a musical?
No, I'd love to be in a musical. Oh my God, I'd love to be in a musical, but I can't well, I can sing a wee bit, but I can sort of talk sing. Act sing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, he's so in a musical. I can't really well a little bit. I can sing a little. Okay, here we go.
The Graham Norton Radio Show
on Virgin Radio.
Hey, Olivia Rodrigo. We're on the radio now. just to explain what's going on here.
Yes, I see. I was wondering what was going on.
Graham's shouting. Why is he shouting the word Olivia at me? Andrew Scott is with us. Andrew Scott is in the West End as we speak in Vanya. This is a new adaptation of the play Uncle Vanya. So Simon Stevens did this adaptation.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is Virgin Radio. People are very au fait with Uncle Vanya. If people aren't, if a stupid person has stumbled into our demographic, what should they know about Uncle Vanya and what makes this version so different?
Well, Uncle Vanya is a Russian play written by Anton Chekhov, and some people think that Anton Chekhov is a very, very serious, kind of depressing, let's face it, kind of writer. But this version of it is a one-man version of this play about these people. There's 9 characters in it, and they all live on an estate, and they're all some of them are in love with each other, some of them are related to each other, some of them are jealous of each other, some of them want to leave, some of them want to stay. So I'm going to play all the characters, selfishly.
That was the problem with that play, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They all
It was all the other people. I can hear other voices.
Exactly. Stop. Let me. My turn. So the play is kind of about lots of people thinking that their own particular pain, their own particular plight is unique to them. And actually, the play, when we were reading the play, what happened was the reason that we decided to do a one-man version of it. The director and the writer of us were doing a workshop of it, and because there weren't many of us, we all had to play different parts, and so I ended up, because we misallocated the parts, playing opposite myself, and we were like, oh God, those characters are much more similar to each other than you might have imagined. Then I played another part, and then I played another part, and then we were like, oh well, these characters, like a lot of us, were more similar to each other than we might imagine. So that's kind of the essence of why we're doing it.
And as an audience member, what are we seeing? I mean, you're not putting wigs on and things, are you?
No, exactly. Well, it's like when you read a book. This is how I describe it mostly. Is when you read a book, you imagine what the person looks like. So you're able to use your imagination much more than you might normally do in the theatre. So it's less about the way I look, because obviously I'm playing people of all different ages and sexes and stages of life. So it's kind of, the audience is incredibly engaged as to what they need to do. So it's really theatrical in that sense. You couldn't do it in any other sort of art form.
This is a serious question. Yeah. Should people gen up a bit before they come to see it?
Not at all. That's the thing I've been saying to everybody. Somebody said that to me the other day. I don't know Chekhov. Should I? It's not. It's really funny, really sexy, really. This is a real modern version of it. It's in modern language. It's an hour and 40 minutes. There's no interval. It's about unrequited love. It's incredibly modern. Chekhov was a doctor, so he saw all versions of life, and he's a really compassionate, really funny guy. He was actually a satirist. He was a cartoonist, and so he's kind of been kidnapped. Chekhov as this really sort of serious kind of guy.
But there were elements of kind of farce in Vanya as well.
Absolutely, there's absolutely farce in it, and it's really genuinely funny. It's sad too. It's sad.
Yeah.
Like life, Graham.
It's sad, and then it's funny. And,
exactly.
And
it's
then
a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah. And then I say this other thing, and
I should tell you everything.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. And for you as an actor, because I always think acting is such a social thing. It's a lovely social thing. So is it a bit to kind of walk off at the end to the sound of your own footsteps?
It is a little bit. I do miss the other actors, I got to say, but you become sort of. I talk to the audience a little bit because it's in the play. There are monologues in the play, and so you become very aware of the audience. And of course, there's a huge big crew backstage, but it's actually not on for too long. We play now until the 21st of October, and so I'm glad it's not too long a run, because I think I just miss the other people.
Yeah, I can
Actors
imagine.
are fun, you know.
Well, unless they're not.
Unless they're absolutely not.
If when this is a huge success,
Easy.
because you were in Richmond for a little kind of
we did a
tryout.
little preview week in
And is the
Richmond.
idea that you will take this other places? Because presumably it's quite an easy thing to travel.
It should be. Yeah, we'll see how it goes down if people want to see more of it. Yeah, it is. It's nice. I'd like to do it sort of little and often. I think because it's such a strange thing and being on your own is a bit weird. But yeah, I would like to travel with it. Yeah, if people want me to.
Yeah. And in terms of the doing of it, I mean, is it? I mean, I know it's not digging coal, but
Yeah.
are you absolutely knackered at the end of it?
I am. Well, no, you come off and you have a real high, but then, for example, we had our first preview in the West End last night, and I woke up this morning, and you wake up and you think, I can't do that. I can't do that again. There's no way. So at the moment, you wake up in the morning and you think, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that now. You feel really, really nervous, and then something weird happens to you during the day. You kind of, that's the, I know you only in the theatre you only work for 2 hours a night or whatever it is, 2.5 hours a night. But the problem with theatre is that you carry it with you all day. The nerves, you just carry it around like a little dog with you all day. And then you could have let it out to play in the evening. So it's the nerves and thinking about it and blah blah blah. And eventually you get a bit more used to it, but it does take an awful lot of your mental space. And then of course physically it takes off a lot. And then it's a really physical show, and there's a whole range of emotions in there. So yeah, it's knackering, but I mean you get it's like a drug. If you don't, it's there's no high like it really.
And have you ever done that thing of filming in the day and then going to do?
I have, yeah. Getting on
What's
it.
that like? That must
That's
be
horrific.
Yeah,
that's just
terrible.
horrific.
Yeah.
You just think, shut up. All you ever do is hear my own voice all day, and then you jump on a motorbike taxi to get you from the set to the theatre, and then you get it. There's a kind of fun thing, and you're always, as you know, as an actor, you're delighted to be working. But no, that's a horrific thing to do.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
yeah.
It's too much fun.
It's too much fun.
Yeah,
exactly.
I've enjoyed myself.
Yes,
It's enough now.
True.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in terms of, because now obviously you can't talk about your TV stuff and your filming stuff, but you are going to be starring as Tom Ripley in an 8-part TV adaptation of The Talent Mr. Ripley on Netflix. I said it. I said it. Andrew said nothing about that. He didn't want you to know. And you're also in All of Us Strangers, the new Andrew Hay film, which comes out in the 26th of January with Claire Foy and Paul Mescal. Is all of that correct? It's correct.
That's correct information.
Yeah.
That's correct information.
It is very strange.
It's a strange time.
I
mean, the fight is worth fighting for.
No,
it's definitely it's a strange time.
And aren't you lucky to be in a play?
I'm very lucky to be.
Was
in a
this
play.
always the plan?
This was always the plan. Yeah, it was always the plan. So it was very fortuitous, I got to say. So I feel very grateful to be working and to be able to tell you that it's on.
Yeah, no, exactly. Anyway, yeah. And after this, he's making a documentary, and possibly a book,
Maybe a book.
and that album you've always wanted to do.
That typical first album.
The guitar lessons, they start now.
No, I will not inflict you with that.
Have you ever been in a musical?
No, I'd love to be in a musical. Oh my God, I'd love to be in a musical, but I can't well, I can sing a wee bit, but I can sort of act sing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, he's so in a musical. I can't really well a little bit. I can sing a little. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, oh, there's a keyboard.
Yeah, at least not a guitar. I won't give you a guitar.
No, please don't do
I
that.
won't
Please
do
don't do that. Vanya is the name of the show. It is at the Duke of York's Theatre until the 21st of October. Tickets can be found at vanyaonstage.com.
Yeah.
Sir, thank you so much for coming in
so much,
and to
Graham.
see
Gorgeous
us.
to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Yeah,
and
come along
good
and
luck.
see us.
I'll be there on Thursday.
Great.
No,
Great.
No, I said yes, so I'm going.
Good, yeah.
I'm
You'll
going.
have fun. I promise you, you'll have fun.
And you haven't put me off.
I haven't.
No,
listen.
You've
That's the name of the game.
I feel more excited having talked to you.
Even more excited.
Even more excited than I was.
Yeah,
because
great.
this morning I thought, I'll wait till I hear. I'll wait till I hear what he says.
And so good. I give you the go.
Yeah. You did a good job. You did a good job.
Delighted.
I'll see you on Thursday, and hopefully
Okay.
lots of Virgin listeners will as well. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks
Andrew.
so much,
Cheers.
Graham.